Hello and welcome to my little corner of YouTube. I am also known as Birch, and if you've been here before, then you know that I am a scam baiter. I've been cognizant of scamming since 2016, but only recently in the last 2.5 years have I actually actively been scam baiting. If you are not new here, then welcome in. I'm glad to see you again as well. You are the love of my life. You know, what the scammers would say. Anyway, if you stick around to the end, I do have a confession to let you all know about an interaction that I had on Facebook. In the meantime, I'm going to bring to you one of the channel's favorite sons of scammers, Johnny Depp. He really loves me, I'm not kidding. So sit back and relax as I regale to you a really effed up Johnny Depp. And when I say really effed up, I mean it. These shirts, it's not just a Johnny Depp shirt. I'm sure if you're on Insta, maybe even on Twitter, I don't know, I don't do the Twitter thing ever since Mr. Muskethead has taken over. And even before then, it wasn't the best, but Mr. Muskethead made it worse. I just don't. But you'll see these ads on Facebook and Insta and maybe other apps with scammers photoshopping sometimes random people, or in this case, Johnny Depp, behind a t-shirt that they're supposedly selling. I mean, look at this thing. Let's zoom in. Johnny Depp is apparently in the middle of a restaurant, looking like it's a fast food restaurant. I can't zoom in anymore. Sorry for your eyeballs. Let's unzoom a bit. But he's standing in the middle of some kind of a restaurant, and there's a shirt that he's allegedly holding. But yet you can tell from the lines that he's not holding that. There's somebody else. This has all been copy, cut, pasted, photoshopped. It's atrocious. And of course, he wants us to message him on WhatsApp. I don't have WhatsApp. Apparently, the scammers do not believe me, but I do not have WhatsApp. I've never had WhatsApp. I refuse to get WhatsApp, even though I know you can connect to real, not scamming people on WhatsApp. It's just used too much by the scammers. I won't. Anyway, so I caught this little moo fool trying to sling his pretend t-shirts, because this is, of course, a scam. If you do fall in to the trap of these t-shirts that people are selling online and they have a picture of somebody behind a T, you're going to literally send them the money and you're going to get nothing in return. Absolutely. You're not even going to get a Temu or a Wish type quality product. You're going to get nothing. Not even a dollar store product. So anyway, I'll get off of the t-shirt for now, but these guys, there's so much about scamming that makes me mad, but this scam just really, anyway. This is how I found our guy. And I had said something. This was a Johnny Depp private chat. I had said something I must have said something or laughed at him or something on his Facebook. I don't know. But he decided to hit me up. He recognized me. And he gave me the little hand wave. And I said, yes. How are you doing, honey? Missed you so much, honey. Honey, are you there? Keeping in mind that this is all within approximately 10 to 15 minutes span. Like, this guy was desperate to hook me right away. So later on that day, I said, hey, hi, honey. How are you doing today, honey? I'm fine. I missed you so much, honey. I love you with all my heart, honey. My God, this guy is desperate. So I said, how? Because you know what? If you have talked to any one of the scammers, specifically from West Africa, or you have watched scam baiting from Juliana or from Annie, then you know that they quite often ask how in the weirdest spots. So I'm like, maybe I'll start talking like them. So I asked how. Message me now on WhatsApp, honey. I don't have WhatsApp. And then he tries to send me Zangy. So I ignored him because, of course, I don't do Zangy either. How did you miss me and why do you love me? Baby, please come back to me and stop texting the imposter you are chatting with, okay? I love you with all my heart, baby, he tries. What are you talking about? Honey, the imposter are impersonating me, honey. They are using my picture to scam my fans, making them not to believe me again, honey. Literally just woke up. So what imposter do you think I'm talking to? I asked. Don't you any imposter chatting with you, honey? I love you so much, honey. Oh, I just want to punch him in the face. You're the only one chatting with me, so maybe you might be the imposter, I asked. No, honey, I'm not an imposter, honey. I'm Johnny Depp, honey. I love you so much, honey. You can't love and miss someone that you don't know. To the sweetest woman who truly loves me, I would appreciate it if I could get a rose. And I said, wait, that's what you're supposed to post on your profile page. Because it is, like, if you've ever seen, it doesn't matter if it's Johnny Depp or if it's Lou Ferrigno or whoever they are impersonating. There's always a picture of the celebrity, and it says some asinine thing about appreciating a rose. So we'd all give them roses in the comment, or if you love me, give me a heart, or all that bullshit. So yeah. Between us, baby, I know once you see this message, you know you're the one I'm talking to, okay? I will always love and always make you the best woman ever, okay? He's going to get into some really wild speeches, so just hold on. Please, my love, I beg of you to message me right now here on this page. I need to know that you're still with me in my heart. I can't stop thinking about you. Please do not listen to any of this imposters pretending to be me. It hurts so bad that I see my own sweetheart talking to an imposter. Please block everyone talking to you right now. Send me a message here. I'm waiting for you, okay? Don't let the imposters win. They are trying to take you away from me, but I won't let that happen without a fight. I need you to fight with me, to choose our love. Don't forget our promises, babe. We planned on meeting soon before this happened, babe. If I don't get a message from you in before 24 hours, then I will be going off on social media and never to return again. Text me here on this page, my love, and let's take back control. I can't lose you to these fake people. As you can see, babe, I'm back and I need you back with me. Please text me here on this page. Please do not listen to any of this scammers. It hurts a lot seeing you talk to this imposters. Please, baby, Message me once you see this message or send me friend's request. I promise to accept it. Now, this is not the first diatribe that he goes on. And there is almost no punctuation. And I love Finnish Juliana. And she often tries to read the scammers' words without punctuation when they don't have punctuation. There is no way I can do it. Even with a short paragraph, it's just too much. I just can't. But I don't even think she could do it with this paragraph. If you can, Juliana, oh my God, I will throw myself at your feet. Anyway, I digress. And then he responded to me telling him that rose bullshit was supposed to be on his page. She says, I know, honey. It's for you, my love. Honey, are you there, my love? Well, I promise you, the imposters will never win. Okay, honey, if you have any imposters using my name and my picture to chat, you block all off them, honey. I love you so much, honey. He never had any pictures even on his profile, like not his little profile picture, not anywhere on his, anyway. He couldn't be bothered to even put a fucking Johnny Depp face there for his profile picture, so lazy. Oops. That was unfortunate. Now you get to see him behind the scenes. There we go. I'm not re-recording this. As soon as I can trust you, I will arrange how you gonna meet me in person. Why do you people think celebrities are God? I am also human like you. You know, I'm a busy man. I want you to keep in touch with me here so that I can have you in mind and create time to chat with you. The Nigerian scammers are always actually trying very hard to create time. They manufacture time out of their asshole. If you are doubting me, I'll stop talking to you. It's a privilege you got my number, ew. And I think you should honor that. I am a man of integrity. You can count on me. I just need you to be loyal and honest to me, and we gonna be together soon. Look, I'm not here for games. I should be the one doubting you. If you are doubting me, I will stop talking to you. He threatens again. I found you interesting on my page. That's why I gave my personal number, because you are the first fan of mine I ever gave my personal number to. So I just told him no one has ever used your name. And when I said that, I meant I don't even know what his name is. Not Johnny Depp. No one has used his birth name. So, therefore, no one has scammed in his name. Okay, honey. Do you love me so much, honey? I have no clue who you are, Butterbutt. When we meet, we can talk about ships and sealing wax. Am Johnny Depp from Kentucky, United States. Okay, honey. Aw, that's sweet. Not true, but sweet. I will wait until I see you. And then he sent me a Photoshop picture and said, okay, honey. And I will zoom in for this so you can see that he had a picture. And then he cut Johnny Depp out and placed it on top of the picture to make it look like he's in the picture. Yeah. Even without zooming it in, you might be able to tell, but here we go. you can see, even right over his shoulder, right here, it's just, they had to fill in the space. This picture of Johnny Depp clearly does not belong with that bed that, I don't even know. See, like, you can kind of go in and you can see the photograph. That is not Johnny Depp or his girlfriend. But they're little pictures. I guess they're supposed to be of the couple. This is supposed to be some romantic getaway that somebody made. But no, this Johnny Depp scammer is going to pretend that it's him creating it for me because, of course. Anyway, at least he put a little work into it. And then I say that, and then he's asking, what's your country, honey? Now, if he loves me so much, and if he misses me so much, right out the gate, you'd think he knew what country I was in. But no, he's an idiot. I'm down under. What part of the West do you live in? I asked. Of course, I'm talking about West Africa. Kentucky, my love. So, Port Harcourt, my dear. I'm from Owensboro, Kentucky, but I grew up in Miramar, Florida, my love. Oh, I see. Abuja it is then. Lovely place. I don't understand, honey. How has your day been? It seems to have cooled a bit down. Or down a bit, sorry. Just not much. Okay, honey. It was originally 32 degrees in Lagos at the time. I do remember this because I wanted to make a note of why I said that. It was 32 degrees prior in the day, and then at the time that I had done this, I looked again, and it was, I think, 28 degrees. So it had cooled down. Oh, sorry, that's Celsius. Don't get me started on Fahrenheit. Which country are you from, honey? I'm from down under, as I stated. I don't get it, honey. You would if you were American. Can I get your pictures, honey? Tell me what country down under is. Shouldn't have to look it up being American. Australia, honey. Do you get, honey? Yes, you figured out Google. And I gave him a bunch of clapping emojis. No, honey. Well, you didn't know about it a few minutes ago, I said. I got it from my manager, honey. I asked my manager. Oh, poor Johnny can't do anything without his manager. That you should have known that without talking to your Oga. What's Oga, honey? Your mentor. Some call them teachers. When we meet for coffee, I will tell you all about it. Maybe you ground no level and can't afford one yet. And at that, he recognized the jig was up and blocked me. Now, if you stayed to the very end here, then I had promised at the beginning I would tell you how I almost was duped by a scam page. Now, there is no ifs, ands, or buts or hiding, because I don't want to hide. I'm not going back into the closet ever, that I am a part of the LGBTQ plus community. I love all of the fam under the rainbow, and I do not care where they are and what they identify. As long as they are a decent human being and they're not hurting anybody, I love them all. And so I have been known from time to time to take a look at, well, not just RuPaul. I know RuPaul can be a little bit problematic, but I don't really look at RuPaul for him. I look at it for the people that are up and coming, the wonderful, beautiful drag queens. And if you know about drag queens, a lot of drag queens, a big chunk of them, are gay men that dress in drag, dress up as a woman. for entertainment purposes. There are a small percentage of them that are heterosexual. They're just straight-laced men that just like to entertain dressed as a woman. And then there's a beautiful amount of them that are coming out more and more that are transgender drag queens. And they are just as valid as the gay and the straight drag queens. Anyway, not going to get into too much more there, but I do follow drag queens, whether it's RuPaul's or not. I saw this Drag Lover Central fan page. I had seen a couple of their pictures, and this morning they invited me to follow their page. I wasn't following it yet. But when some fan page of any kind invites me to follow or like their page, I always look at the page first. So I did. I mean, has 97 likes and 10K followers. That's a little bit of a red flag, but not too much, because as you can see, this is a newly formed page. I mean, it doesn't even have a picture. It's not really well put together for a fan page. But, it's relatively new. But then I started looking down all of their posts. And some posts, a lot of them, it was not obvious that it was a scammer page. A lot of them was just retelling, and very well, I must add, making it look like this was a fan page, until I got to this. If I ever bring a smile to your face and you love me and my career, I might get an I love you. It doesn't even sound like something RuPaul would say or do. No matter how problematic he may be, he would never talk like that. That is 110% a scammer. And then I came about this screenshot. So today, being the 29th, is when I took this picture. And this picture, this post was put up 3 days ago, which would have been April 26th. And it's saying, Happy 64th birthday, RuPaul. And there was a whole spiel about RuPaul and everything that he's done in his life and blah, blah, blah. But that was 3 days ago. His birthday is in November. The only people that you are going to see on Facebook who post the false birthdays of celebrities, the only people that do that are scammers. They want the interaction. They want to get you. And if it wasn't for the first post that I showed you and this one, every other thing at the time looked exactly like it was real. I almost followed this page, and I almost contributed, and I almost liked and contributed to the problem of scammers. So thankfully, I was able to look at it a little harder and see all the red flags. But even those of us who are in scam baiting, who know a little bit more about scammers, we can get fooled. If we can get fooled, anybody can get fooled. And I'm not even pretending to know that much. I just know a little bit more than your average person. So just be careful. It's not safe out there. I figure you would believe me about RuPaul's birthday, but just in case, I did do the screenshot of his actual IMDb wiki, whatever thing. And there you go. He was November 17th, 1960. So RuPaul's birthday is not 3 days ago. If you see a page that's a fan page and they say happy birthday to your celebrity, always Google the celebrity and get their wiki and find out if it's their actual birthday. If it's not their actual birthday, you are on a scammer's page that is going to target you and attack. I want to give a big shout out to Romance Scammers and Online Scams with Annie and Celebrity Scammers Baited with Juliana Finish. They are wonderful, wonderful women, and I hope you do look for them on YouTube. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Thank you all for sticking to the end. And thank you for your understanding and love. I do appreciate you. Just know that while I don't want you scammed ever, I don't hold you responsible for your scam. I don't judge you for your scam. I love you and I see you. That is, if you were scammed. Sorry, I said that in a weird way. I hope you understand. It can happen to the best of us. So try not to beat yourself up, but continue to look for the red flags, continue to get the information you need, and stay safe out there because you are loved and you are safe in my heart, and you are blessed. Have a wonderful time zone wherever you may be.